Hello everyone, my name is Rasheedat Jamiu. I'm a junior DevOps engineer and I'm a student of Bayer University 300 level information technology. What sparked my interest in tech? Honestly, I never saw myself being in tech. I always wanted to be an architect, and some way, somehow, Nigerian school system, I applied for architecture and I found myself in IT. And then I'm already studying information technology. Why not go the way through? Found a lot of people around me, like I found friends that were already into tech and they inspired me. And so it's like, let's just do this. I think tech needs a lot of logical reasoning, and I think that might be my strength. Like, basically, it's what you give and what you get. At the end of the day, I think everything boils down to logic, and if you're able to figure out the logic or the rationale behind how everything works, you'll be able to figure it out. So I think that always been my strength. As long as I can find out the logic of how something works, I feel like I'll always be able to make it work. My first challenge, I would say, was finding where I belong. Tech is really overwhelming. There's millions of things to do in tech. What do you want to do? I remember going to a lot of events, and today they are doing this, tomorrow, hoping to find something that will spark your interest. But somewhere along the line at my 300 level, I started to go into, during the lockdown, started to go into data science. I did a lot of training. And at some point, I wasn't really feeling the connection with data science anymore. So that was because I was learning alone, I didn't really have that community to back me up or people to help you whenever you have problems. So I think another one of the problems is getting people to help your journey. And when you find yourself stuck, you decide to leave and find something else that works. Or is it just a phase that you're going to move out from? And for me, it was something that I just really wasn't no longer interested in. And something else came along and I found DevOps. The tech resources that have helped me in my career, I just have to say YouTube, Medium, and Passionate. I'm more of an article person, so I read a lot of articles. When I have a problem, reading an article helps. And if an article is not going to help, YouTube is right there waiting for you. So yes, I think YouTube is one of the biggest tech resources that I've used that have helped me in my career. Number one, regardless of what people say, tech is not easy, but that does not mean you should not go into it. Nothing that pays well, nothing that is worth it is easy at the end of the day, right? So just when you start, go in. You might not always figure everything out at first, but find what works for you and find what works for you, find what you are interested in. I think your passion is what will keep you. You might find what you like, find what works for you, and keep pursuing it. So as someone who procrastinates a lot, I think I'm used to being in a situation where I'm already on that pressure, like a deadline to submit something or something. But personally, it's just have a level head and do what you can. At the end of the day, yes, the pressure is there and all, but just do the best work you can do and try to get things done. So that's basically, I think, how I deal with pressure. I would say a recently completed project. Like I said, I'm a junior DevOps engineer, and it's a project that we had to do to print a program that I am currently enrolled in, where we had to deploy a microservice app using various technologies, and it was really challenging because it had to do with a lot of learning of new tools. You're learning things you've never worked with, things you've never heard of before, and you just need to find a way to make everything work. So it was really challenging, and also there was a very short deadline. That was something that we had to do in 2 weeks, and we're going to deploy a very archaic microservice application. It was just really challenging, but it was fun. And yes, I think that's one of my most challenging projects that I've worked on so far. I try as much as possible, in the way that it wouldn't really affect my work, to try to create a balance. like as someone who is involved with a lot of things, just a balance. It's tricky to find what works for you, but like being able to deliver and let it not just affect you, like let it don't take over. I'm an advocate like tech would not take over my life. Yes. I see myself in 5 years as a DevOps engineer working for a very big company and earning a decent amount of salary. And yes, what I'm doing to get there, I am, like I said, I'm currently undergoing a diploma program. I'm writing a lot of certification exams to prove my skills and creating projects and trying to like prove my skills and make sure I am at the level that I want to be by that time. Yes, I'm someone who advocates for women in tech a lot, guys, and we actually have lots of programs like to help women also come into tech with the Women Tech Makers program. And then also a friend of mine recently, we discussed about creating a program and initiative that helps students in school and bring them into tech, where we'll reach out to them and share the spread, basically, like I love to say, spread the gospel of tech to the upcoming generation. And yes, look out for that.